Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason football on EA Sports. Ahead, we'll see the NFL's all-time passing leader, Drew Brees, and the New Orleans Saints, as they square off against second-year man Sam Darnold and the new-look New York Jets. With that, we head up to MetLife Stadium as we'll hand it over to the two men that'll call the action, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
The coach take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you, and now we sit, CD, at week 3 of the preseason, and this is the one that the coaches probably think is pretty valuable, right?
Certainly. This is the dress rehearsal. This is the one where your starters are going to play. You might even game plan a little bit more than you do with a normal preseason game, and then you've got to decide, do you bring them back after halftime and get them going again in the third quarter so they're ready to go when the regular season begins? I'm eager to see how these coaches will handle that.
All right, guys, diving into the action. My time went off the clock. I pushed the wrong button, but we're still going to see some gameplay.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Brees on the draw, gives to Kamara. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Brees now on first down. Going with a screen for Murray. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They run with a former Viking and Raider. It's Latavius Murray, and he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
So they'll likely get a few more drives before we see the second team, but a good start for the first unit with 3 points.
Yeah, good start, and now they want to see them build on it because you're exactly right. They'll get a few more drives at this stage of the preseason. Can they continue to evolve and add to what we just saw in the first drive?
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And the pass complete to Anunwa. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
Now a pass taken in by the tight end Herndon. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Jets trying to take the lead here.
On first down, Darnold. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 13 yards on the pickup, and the Jets are going to get a new set of downs. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. That false start costly. Moves them back to the 9 now, 1st and goal. After the penalty, it's Bell. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Darnold. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there, but now it's 3rd and goal. Now Darnold on 3rd and goal. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point good by Catanzaro, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. 5 plays there on that drive, and it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
So just take the lead. Even though the penalty was on the Saints, they were able to get the pass off in the back of the end zone.
When you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it?
They said there was multiple flags. I'm surprised they don't have offsetting penalties yet in Madden football, NFL 20. Maybe Madden NFL 21 that have offset penalties.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Brees again has it complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Brees. Out of the
nice pass. Good look.
To Kamara. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll make it 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Brees leaves this one with Kamara. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Brees. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Brees. Rashard Matthews here on the catch. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues. And that'll set them back 5. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Brees. That's complete to Meredith. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 24-yard line.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
Ready, 95, 56, 95, 56. Hey, watch the slant.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 12 yards there. Good for a Saints first down.
Well,
all right, Saints looking to try to take the lead back.
On offense, I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big time run, big time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they...
No.
They bring him down to the sack.
Don't take the sack. Get rid of it.
Blowing that play up was
Come on, man.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Shotgun now for Brees. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And Lutz puts this one through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here's a throw out wide to Anderson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now it's Darnold. He's got Herndon, his tight end. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Nice blitz, nice pressure.
Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he's on to punt for New York. Sherrills to return it. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Nice pass. A little picked off, but I'll be a little bit more careful.
This time. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Ready? You ready?
Nice pass by Brees. Meredith.
He's got the first down and more.
Nice play.
And finally marked down at the 23. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 23. Now Brees. Throw left side complete. That's Murray. A nice pickup on first down, 7 yards. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Allen. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
A 3rd field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Brees to throw.
Nice pass by Brees, first down.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. A toss to Murray. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Brees now on 3rd and goal. It's caught, the tight end Hill. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the 1st. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Jets are going to get the football back. From his own goal line, Darnold. Throw complete to Herndon.
Holding offense.
So that's going to push him back half the distance. This is Bell. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. It's Patrick Robinson there on the stop. Now on 2nd and 13. Darnold is brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. is Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete. These offensive starters still out there in the second quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the third quarter, if not all the way through it.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the third quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the fourth quarter.
Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe something to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
From just shy of midfield, Brees. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn, and it's 3rd and 4. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Nice pass.
17 there and a New Orleans 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brees. And Thomas has it. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down. Brees going to throw. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. That's on the 2nd-round pick, Eric McCoy from Texas A&M. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. To throw again on 2nd down. Brees. Ginn has it complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards.
That's what I'm talking about.
When we watch Drew Brees practice, the thing that always strikes us
2 feet in.
is after every throw he makes, he continues to go through his progressions. You know, so he gets that muscle memory. Okay, in a game, if I don't have this throw I just made, I might have this one, I might have that one. It's amazing. One of the reasons he's come out so hot today, he's already seen it happen.
3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. A line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Brees.
Nice pass.
Got it. Touchdown Saints. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
What's good on the extra point? And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Sam Darnold leading the offense out for their next possession. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure that his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game. But just let them know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. On 2nd and 10, Darnold on the catch, it's Crowder.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Now a draw play. This is Bell. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. This one caught by Crowder. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. On 1st down, Darnold. And down he goes. A coverage sack. Took too long to get rid of it. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA, with a sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks. This game, one of 7 going on in the NFL on this Saturday, the 3rd week of the preseason. One more to get to tomorrow night on Sunday Night Football. A good one in the AFC, Steelers and Titans from Nashville. In our game, expect to see the starters for at least one more drive. Something to look forward to as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
We got this.
Here now, a look at Drew Brees in our player spotlight. And really a solid group effort. I mean, the montage focuses on him, and rightfully so, but it's been a good job of it.
Ready, yellow lady.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the
Oh,
gun,
Brees.
Brees. Gets it to Meredith complete. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. That's Ryan Ramczyk, the former first-round pick. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Here's Brees. This is caught by Gill. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Brees now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quentin Williams in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
And he's going to go down again. And, partner, it's safe to say that the secondary really contributed to that sack.
Yeah, nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They covered everything. Nowhere to go with the football. But my question is, why didn't he throw it away?
Now Brees.
Nice pass by Brees.
Thomas.
Oh, nice catch by Michael Thomas. Hold on to it,
This
though.
will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt
That
about
pass
it.
is safety.
Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
No gain on the dump off. It's second down. That was second down run for Murray. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
They bring the blitz, and it's not always the initial blitzers that make the play.
Nice pass. Nice juke move.
How about the guy in the middle, though?
Matthews.
His keys right on the spot, stops him at the line of scrimmage.
He got 29 yards that time.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage.
Ready. Yellow lady.
On first down, Murray. He can't get him down. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Yellow lady.
They go with Murray again. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Brees. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Brees. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. That's on Teron Armstead, the left tackle. A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. Now Allen. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. This has been a
Drew
long
Brees.
drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And Lutz's kick is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start. Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. 7 yards on the carry, make it 3rd and 4 coming up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Bell. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Darnold off the play fake to Bell. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Chris Herndon, but now it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout.
Nice move. Terry Murray, you got to get yards, though.
Later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side.
Maybe a little gas.
Yeah, a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Ooh, Drew Brees breaks the tackle.
Brees. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responses.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Jordan Jenkins, the blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football.
And he is going to go down for the 5th time tonight, and this one is going to be a safety. Well, they're going to have some space here on the free kick.
You're exactly right about that. They just wish that they could have the free kick and not give up the 2 points.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. From the 41, Darnold. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Now Bell. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
Well, it hasn't been a whole lot of fun for LaVeon Bell in this ball game, trying to find room to run the ball. I'm sure they're going to have to change some things up because he's so versatile. They've got to get the ball in his hands somehow and create some space because they're losing this game.
Well, defensively, you got to key in on Bell, make him the focal point to stop, and they've been able to do that.
And he has gotten better every year he's been in the league, always adding something to his game, one of the premier runners in the NFL.
And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Drew Brees getting ready to go again on offense. How do you break down his game so far? Just the one touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't, not until you balance it with the error side, you know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game. But that's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid. On 2nd and 12, Brees. That'll be complete to Cook. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
It's a good game, guys.
There's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up.
16-9, only 7-point difference.
Somehow came back to football. That's
We're about to end in the third quarter.
Getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now Brees going to get this one to Meredith. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 20 yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are moving now. It's another first down. Brees now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Here's Murray. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Murray. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Henry Anderson able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
Offense.
Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here a passing play.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Ty Montgomery that time. And it's 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Simeon. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Montgomery, he's got it on the draw. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd and a couple. Simeon. Now Simeon stripped. He lost the football. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Out of the gun, Simeon. That's caught by Montgomery, and he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. A shotgun snap for Simeon. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 25 yards that time. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure
That's looking to tie this ball game up.
now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw, Simeon. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. From 6 yards away. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Point after now from Catanzaro. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. That time a 6-play drive, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Following the penalty, it's Murray. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Murray. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
They tried to run right into the teeth of the defense on 3rd down, but looked like those teeth were pretty sharp.
They were having absolutely none of it. Stuffed them for a loss.
Yeah, couldn't get any leverage up front and move people aside in order to run the ball.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. And New York set to take the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down, Montgomery trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The Jets on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field.
Offense.
And they're already walking backwards.
Got it.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
To throw is Simeon. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds.
Personal
So it's
foul.
incomplete.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
Well, instead of fourth down after the incompletion, it'll be first down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
50, play. Get it.
On second and 2, Simeon. Now he'll let it go deep left sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know, they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. The Jets on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now Simeon. Underneath, pulled in by Tomlinson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one will go down as 33 yards on the third down conversion.
On third down, it's very simple. Make sure you get beyond the sticks, make the catch, pick up the first down. But in this case, he turned it into bonus time and was off to the races for a monster play.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now it's Simeon. He completes it to Peake. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Passer. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Simeon, blitz coming, and down he goes. Vince Beagle gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. From the gun, here's Simeon. Open man there, that's Bellamy. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down.
All right, field goal gets you the lead here. I mean, but I might want to just go ahead and go for something big.
Oh, come on, you got to kick it.
I mean, you got to be glad I'm not the head coach here, right? The whole team would want to revolt at this point.
Saints lost the lead, guys.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Trying to go back to Matthews there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Bridgewater. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And
they score a touchdown. That's going to be a ball game.
For a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Following the penalty, Montgomery. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now it's Simeon off the bootleg. Open is Powell. That's complete. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. This is the running back, Powell. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
70, Indy.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Simeon. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Josh Bellamy, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Come on, good to stop, Saints.
Simeon.
Oh.
Have the hook up to Burnett. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 16. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Simeon incomplete on 1st. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. A hat tip to P.J. Williams there defensively, making sure that one didn't find its target.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down. Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
For the Jets field goal, a 28-yard attempt.
Catanzaro's kick is good, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this one to his running back in the backfield. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They'll look to throw. Gets this one to Hill. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. He's back to throw. He's got it to Matthews, complete. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Bridgewater to throw.
Nice pass.
Complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Nice
He's
pass.
going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says.
Thank you.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Here's Bridgewater. Finds the open target, Arnold. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Back to throw. Hard throw, incomplete. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
Back to throw. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jets are going to get the football back.
4th down, and they take to the air, which really isn't a major surprise, but how about the coverage? They're able to bat it down.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
All right, guys. That's going to do it for this game.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets, and it took a big 4th quarter to do it, but bottom line, they got the job done.
Yeah, it is the bottom line, isn't it? A few anxious moments along the way, though, a few sweaty palms, not just for the team, but for their fans. As you mentioned, down going into the 4th quarter. How about the rally? How about the comeback? Getting it done on both sides of the ball, holding them when they needed to, and finding ways to get points when they had the football.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, guys.
It's a win for the Jets as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
All right, guys. That's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn your bell notifications on so you don't miss anything. And before you go ahead and check out some of these videos as they're related to this series and also most recent video on the channel. But I'm Ray. I'm signing out. Thanks for watching. Peace.